Oh. Hello. How are we with no teeth? Sorry, no. How are we doing, guys? All right? Flipping heck. Look at it. Look at this. Oh. How are we doing, guys? I thought it was about time I put up a video. I've actually filmed lots of videos and I haven't put up any of them because I couldn't be bothered, because I just haven't felt like it. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Oh my god, I've never seen it this bad up here. Oh look, flipping heck. It's like they've had the herd of Calcutta coming up for here, whatever that is. I've never seen it like this before. This is mental. Absolutely mental. I mean, they've been up through here. Where have all these people come from? All these people going for walks. They're like people that probably never walked before. I have never in my entire life have I seen so many footprints everywhere. Honest to God, I have. Everywhere you go, and I mean everywhere you go, I mean the quietest footpath that maybe somebody only used once a year is they're all like this. They're all like this. There's nowhere to go. I cannot find anywhere to go, not locally anyway, because obviously we're not allowed to travel, are we? So I suppose everybody's staying local and they're all finding the little footpaths everywhere, as I used to, I guess. But there's nowhere to go. Everywhere's like this. I can't find a single path to go for a walk on that's not like this. How are we doing, guys? All right? Hope everybody's great. Surface a bit wobbly. I've got out of the habit, haven't I? How are we doing? I've definitely not felt it at all by doing videos. I just haven't felt like it at all. Just it's just sort of I haven't felt any purpose to do them. You know, I was like I just look at YouTube and just see how commercial it's gone, really, and how shoehorned you are nowadays. You know, you have to produce a specific type of video to fit into a specific niche, otherwise you're just wasting your time, really, which I think is a bit sad, really. It's completely, the YouTube community as it was has gone, really. Well, it hasn't gone, it's just changed. It's it's depersonalized, I think, now. It's basically not a person, it's a content, you know. It's a content, it's not a person, I think. So I think it's a little bit sad, really. But then I guess that's like that everywhere, isn't it? We're not people, we're just items or things, I guess. Well, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Oh, hooray! I think I've got to a stony bit, or I'm not going to disappear up to my ankles. Can you see that though? Wow, that's muddy. Anyway, we're on hard ground at last. Hurrah! So how are we doing, people? How are we doing? Hope everybody's great. I want to try and get into the habit of putting more vlogs up on West Country again, just because because I can. I know nobody's watching them really much anymore, but it's nice just to give me something to do, really. You know, it's like having a chat with a few friends, you know. I know the chat's a little bit out of date, and I know you guys don't get to comment to a day or so after I've done the video, but it's something, isn't it, you know? and it shows that it just shows that we're interested in one another as people, and we just want to sort of say hello to one another, you know. Even if it's a little bit belated, at least we're showing each other that we exist. You know. Come on in, Pop. Sally, look. Very muddy. Yes, you know, I think this lockdown's been really bad for a lot of people. I mean, I'm a pretty lowly person. I spend most of my I spend all my time with myself as such, apart from my wife and my son. But I'm happy with my own company, so it doesn't bother me. But it's nice to talk to people sometimes. But the problem with this lockdown is that nobody's seeing anybody. Nobody's getting any communication with one another. I just think it's a little bit sad, you know. Nobody sees anybody. Nobody talks to anybody. I mean, to be honest, even when we were out and about before lockdown, who the hell ever spoke to one another? Nobody. They just ignore you. You know, you walk past somebody, you say good morning, and they just ignore you. You know, well, numpty, isn't it? It's just land of numptiness. Land of the numpty. But that's just the way it got, I suppose. Now, I'm wondering when we come out of lockdown whether anything will change. Do you think people will be any more friendly? Do you think people will be any happier to say hello and good morning to one another? Or do you think they'll just continue to ignore everybody like they did before? Do you know what I mean? Be interesting to see how it works. You know, whether you'll still cease to exist like you did before. You know, I don't know really. I don't care anymore, I just get on with it. I think you just gotta, don't hanker for it. I think it's a shame. I think as long as you continue to say hello to people, if they ignore you, so be it. Sod them, you know. Don't let it get to you. Just, if you're a sort of hello person like me that talks to people, or tries to talk to people, or used to try and talk to people, and they don't want to know you, then sod them, you know. Just blow it. Don't worry about it. Just move on. They're lost, innit? They'll find later on in life that they're lonely and nobody wants to talk to them, then so be it, innit? If I think if they want to create a society of ignorance, I guess it is really, because it is a bit ignorant, isn't it? You know, because we were brought up to, well, I was brought up to be friendly to people, you know, and say hello and acknowledge human people, acknowledge other human beings. But it doesn't work like that anymore, you know. I'm not saying everybody's like that, because I know there's a lot of people that aren't, but the overall thing of it, the overall census, no, yeah, whatever it is, the overall thingamabob is it's just ignore everybody, which is a bit odd. I don't fucking hell. I got that bit. Oh, that was well saved, Dost. See a big slippage there, look. I'll edit that bit out. Whoa, nearly went on me bum hole then. Nearly went on me bum then. Oh. Oh, my good lady would have had a heart attack then. I don't care, I think, yeah, whatever. Oh, that was well saved. Good on me. My phone is covered in mud now. Never mind. All good fun, isn't it? Yeah, so there we go. Good morning, guys. How are we doing? Hope we're doing good. Right, I'm going to wipe my phone off. So have a good week, guys. Say hello to people, even if they ignore you. Say hello anyway. let's just spread a little bit of joy to some other ignorant people that maybe they're miserable. No, I don't say they're ignorant. They feel ignored as well, maybe. But if you don't want to be ignored yourself, don't ignore others. And then you can't expect the same, can you? So, let me know, guys. Have a great week. And hopefully not muddy. And see you next one. Ellie. Woo! Are you muddy? Are you muddy? You are a little bit.